The mayor of Providence wants to make sure the capital city is a safe place for its Muslim American residents.
And he's taking action now to prevent discrimination ahead of the Trump presidency. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom with the new details tonight.
This is the second preemptive decision Mayor Elorza has made in anticipation of a President Trump administration. Last week, he pledged to continue protecting undocumented immigrants. Today, he convened a new panel to protect Muslim Americans in Providence.
All right. The executive order is signed, and we have established the first Muslim American Advisory Council for the city of Providence. Thank you all so much.
Mayor Jorge Elorza signing an executive order to create a 5-member volunteer Muslim American Advisory Board, an effort to combat comments about Muslims made by President-elect Donald Trump on the campaign trail that may or may not become policies in the Trump administration.
We've heard a lot, not only from the president-elect, but also from the folks that surround him, that really worry us and frankly really frighten us.
Muslim Americans told us about their personal fears. Montserrat O'Toole says some Muslim women are worried about wearing the hijab because it makes them so identifiable.
I've lived in this country my entire life, and I've never felt afraid like I do now. So I think it's really unfortunate that being a person who has always felt safe in this community and in this environment, I constantly have to watch my back everywhere I go just because somebody doesn't like the way that I look.
The new board will advise Elorza on policies that affect Muslim Americans. The imam of a North Smithfield mosque says he feels reassured by the announcement and he hopes Providence sets an example.
The cities across this nation are going to see a light, a hope for the community that is being bullied, that is being harassed by a lot of people.
And another imam told us he has seen an increase in support since the election. He says someone dropped off a card at the Muslim Community Center of Rhode Island that said, "We are with you." New at 6, what Providence police have to say about protecting Muslims in this city. Reporting from the Providence Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Tony. We're hearing what Providence police have to say about protecting Muslims in the city after the mayor created a panel aimed at protecting Muslim Americans. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live from the Providence Mobile Newsroom with more on the story. Steph.
Mayor Elorza says he signed this executive order because of divisive language in the election. He says he wants to protect religious freedom in Providence.
All right. The executive order is signed, and we have established the first Muslim American Advisory Council for the city of Providence. Thank you all so much.
Mayor Jorge Elorza signing an executive order to create a 5-member volunteer Muslim American Advisory Board, an effort to combat comments about Muslims made by President-elect Donald Trump on the campaign trail that may or may not become policies in the Trump administration.
We've heard a lot, not only from the president-elect, but also from the folks that surround him, that really worry us and frankly really frighten us.
Muslim Americans told us about their personal fears. Montserrat O'Toole says some Muslim women are worried about wearing the hijab because it makes them so identifiable.
I've lived in this country my entire life, and I've never felt afraid like I do now. So I think it's really unfortunate that being a person who has always felt safe in this community and in this environment, I constantly have to watch my back everywhere I go just because somebody doesn't like the way that I look.
The new board will advise Elorza on policies that affect Muslim Americans. The imam of a North Smithfield mosque says he feels reassured by the announcement and he hopes Providence sets an example.
The cities across this nation are going to see a light, a hope for the community that is being bullied, that is being harassed by a lot of people.
And Providence Police Major Oscar Perez also came to this meeting this morning. He said Providence Police will protect Muslim Americans in the city and they will enforce anti-discrimination laws to their fullest extent. Providence Police Commissioner Stephen Perry tells me there have not been any reports of hate crimes against Muslims in the city since the election. Reporting live in Providence with the Mobile Newsroom, Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.